gentlemen, welcome to WWE News, episode 224. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Brandon and here, and welcome back to another episode of WWE News and Rumors. So if you're watching this when it goes up, you're probably confused about why this is going up so late. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the lid there. Insomnia is terrible, guys. Insomnia is absolutely terrible. So just last night I could not sleep, so I basically didn't get up until about 3 o'clock today, and by the time I was done with everything I had to do, like adult things by the day, right now it's 8:45 at night, so more than likely this video is not going up until like 10 o'clock at night. So anyway, we'll just go ahead and jump right in. I just want to apologize about how late this video is going up. But anyway, WWE News and Rumors, episode 224. Let's go ahead and jump right in. So the first news story is something pretty interesting. So there's actually no advertised dates for Ronda Rousey after WrestleMania 35. So what does that lead people to assume? It leads people to assume that she's leaving the WWE after WrestleMania 35. So we don't know. There's no proof of anything. There's been a few rumors here and there about her leaving the WWE to maybe briefly, and then she's going to come back. She's not going to totally quit. Maybe going to start a family. She's denying that. She's saying, I'm not starting a family. I'm not planning it out like that. But maybe she's taking some time off after WrestleMania 35, just a little break or something. But it does look like she might be dropping the title at WrestleMania 35. We'll just have to wait and see. But anyway, the news story here is Ronda Rousey, she's not advertised for a single show after WrestleMania 35. Alright, the next news story, I'm not sure if I'm putting this in the titles, but maybe I am. So if I do, this is maybe the reason all of you are here. It's about Dean Ambrose. So basically, speaking of people being advertised for things, WWE, I believe they're trolling people right now. They are completely trolling people. So basically, Dean Ambrose's contract, his contract expires at the end of April, right? And it was announced Dean Ambrose is not re-signing. When his contract's up, he's out of here. So basically, after WrestleMania and after all of that, in May, his contract would be up. He was actually advertised for some shows on the UK tour. And he was advertised for those shows, and everyone was like, oh my god, he's advertised. Why is he advertised if he's leaving the WWE? Does this mean he was saying, oh my god, And then they took him off. They took him off. He was no longer advertised. And then everyone's like, oh, it was just a mistake. And then they put him back on there. And everyone's like, oh my god, why'd you take him off then? And now, they took him back off today. So, no one really knows what the hell is going on with the whole Dean Ambrose situation. So basically, something interesting to talk about here is Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns, he's been doing more public appearances. He's been doing autograph signings for fans and stuff. And basically, a fan met Roman Reigns and basically asked Roman about the Dean Ambrose situation. And Roman basically said, I'm working on that. So he's going to try to convince Ambrose to stay, I guess, or something like that. There's a lot of rumors that when Roman made his announcement that Dean actually didn't talk about leaving anymore, and that everything was just different. I don't know if maybe Roman can convince Dean to stay. Maybe Dean is going to stay or something. I doubt they would announce he's going to stay. They're probably just going to troll everyone and have him disappear after Mania and then just pop back up someday. I don't know, in a few months. Make him have a few months off and then be like, hi, actually, I never left WWE. I still have a contract. But I don't know, guys. That's just my catchphrase here. That's just a wait and see situation. So I don't know what's happening there. I don't know if Dean's staying or leaving. Maybe Roman can convince him. It seems like his attitude about it kind of changed when Roman came back, because no one was expecting Roman to come back. But we'll just have to wait and see. So you guys have it. Those are the few news stories I had to talk about today. So now we're going to jump in to some juicy rumors. All right, the first rumor is about a returning WWE star. So someone who's been injured for a little while is supposed to be returning here pretty soon. And his name is Sami Zayn. So Sami Zayn has been out with an injury for a while. It's kind of weird. Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn basically got injured and taken out at the same time. But yeah, so apparently he's pretty much cleared, and he's training at the Performance Center and stuff like that. So be looking forward to a Sami Zayn return here pretty soon. Pretty soon. All right, the next rumor is also to do with a returning WWE superstar. His name is Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt's been out for a little while, and he's been cleared for months. We've just been waiting for him to come back. And apparently they're saving this for a special occasion because they don't have a lot of room on the Mania card. I guess everything's already planned out, even though it's not official. Not a lot of people know what's actually planned out, and there's some stuff that's not planned out. But anyway, they just didn't feel like they had an option for Bray Wyatt. So Bray Wyatt is actually going to be returning after WrestleMania, and of course, They're either going to do it the Raw after Mania or the SmackDown after Mania, depending which brand he's going to. But it's been one of the night after Mania or the next night after Mania shows. So I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. All right, and the next rumor. The next rumor is about Roman Reigns. So this is interesting. No surprise here. It's just amazing. Roman's literally back. Like, he's back full time, and he is scheduled for every single Raw they have announced right now. Every single Raw. So it looks like Roman Reigns is gonna be there every single week at every Raw. So he, like, every Raw, the only Raws they've announced, I think, are through May right now, and he's scheduled for every single one of them. So there you have it. All right, the next rumor is also about Roman Reigns. So it's WWE's thoughts. So they think the crowd is going to be turning on Roman here pretty soon. And by pretty soon, I don't mean like next week, the week after that, or the week after. In the next few months, they're thinking the crowd's going to slowly turn on Roman again, because like, everyone booed, I don't want to say everyone, but a lot, let's just say a lot of WWE fans booed Roman Reigns when he came out. He was like, oh, this is shoved down our throats, Vince's chosen one, screw this guy or whatever. And then he, like, steps in the ring and comes out of character, and everyone was like, just flipped 100%, and automatically everyone's a Roman Reigns fan. And I've always been, like, frank with you. I've been straight on with you guys about my opinion on Roman Reigns. Like, my opinion is, personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the character. Personally, I'm not the biggest fan of him being the main event. I would much prefer, like, Seth Rollins or someone else in the main event. But with that being said, I've met Roman Reigns a few times, and he is extremely nice, and I like the actual person behind the character. I personally just don't like the character, and the character through the years is going to develop more, like, in like, overall, it's still a fairly new character. He's still fairly new at this, and I believe it's just going to get better as time goes on. But I've never been like fake with you guys and just like flip like that. Yes, I've always loved the actual person behind Roman Reigns, because he's a wonderful, nice, caring guy. And he's a great person. But as for the character, I'm talking about like a character, just like anybody. Let's just say he's a character on TV. Anybody can play him, right? But I'm just not a fan of the character. And that's just how I feel. But it just seems like everyone's a Roman Reigns fan. Everyone's buying the merch. Everyone's like, Roman, yeah, whatever. But I mean, like, I'm happy he's back. He deserves to be back. He's a wonderful guy. But anyway, the rumor here is WWE, they think fans are going to slowly turn because they're going to realize, okay, well, the guy behind the character, the guy who plays this character is fine, he's normal, so we can get back to the way Roman Reigns is. I mean, I think people are going to be fans of him for a while, or pretend they're fans of him for a while, and then they're going to realize, oh, this guy, oh, I forgot, I hate this guy actually, so whatever. I don't think it's going to be that drastic, but anyway, as for me personally, I don't hate Roman. I never have hated Roman. I've just been like, the character could use a little more something. I will say it's got a lot better the past few years. Like, when the first like main event thing where he was just like, everyone was just like booing him or whatever. Like, I wasn't on the side of just like booing the hell out of him to boo the hell out of him. I was on the side of, I understand both sides. I understand why people like him and people hate him. I'm kind of just right in the middle of it. But anyway, the rumor here is that WWE thinks once the whole real life stuff kind of fades away from fans' minds, they're going to slowly start to go back how they were before. I mean, it's not crazy to think that, but I don't know if it's going to happen. If it does happen, I think it's going to take a little while, but we'll just have to wait and see. All right, ladies and gentlemen, and the next rumor. If we don't know already, this is what happened. So in the last news episode, I said WWE Championship match at WrestleMania 35. So Daniel Bryan's the WWE Champion, and he doesn't have an opponent yet. So we're supposed to have Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan at Fastlane, and then there's a mystery spot at Mania. Are they going to do Kofi versus Bryan again? Or who? And the rumor is that Kevin Owens is going to return, and he's going to be main eventing. Well, not main eventing. Well, I guess if you're Vince McMahon, you consider all the title matches main event matches at Mania. But he's going to be having one of the main matches at Mania against Bryan for the title. But they actually flip-flopped that. So Kevin Owens is now actually having the match at Fastlane, and the rumor is Kofi Kingston will be having the match at WrestleMania against Bryan. There is a rumor, massive rumor going around right now that WWE, they're actually considering putting the title on Kofi Kingston. That is absolutely, like, mind-boggling. I don't know if you guys remember just how, like, low down on the card Kofi was, and just, like, if you would have said this even, like, last year, Kofi Kingston WWE Champion, you would have been laughed. Like, people would laugh in your freaking face. Like, it's just crazy to think about. Kofi Kingston WWE Champion. No, what the hell? Get out of here. What the hell? No. But now, like, you say that, people are like, oh, yeah, that would be cool. It's just, like, crazy how things changed like that. But they're actually considering this, and they're trying to do it like Kofi Kingston's the underdog and he's gonna win the title, and it's basically like a Daniel, and I'm like, Daniel Bryan's the guy, and everyone hates Bryan now. Like Bryan was that person at 30 who was the underdog who won the title. Like wow, it's just how crazy how things flip so fast. But anyway, the rumor is that Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship is happening, and it's happening at WrestleMania 35, and Kofi Kingston could be winning the title, but we'll just have to wait and see. The next rumor is about this whole Batista and Triple H thing. You guys didn't see Batista just like returned out of nowhere, and I absolutely love when Raw goes off like that, when just something shocking happens and just Raw goes right off. Like that's what I miss. Like they don't do that much anymore. Like I remember before there for a while, like Raw would end with just something crazy. It would end with someone attacking someone. It would end with like a return. It would end with a debut or something. It would end with something like phenomenal. Like these NXT call-up people, they just put them in there and like, no, don't do that. Have like a main event caliber match on Raw, and then have someone from NXT just interrupt the match, just come up out of nowhere and just surprise and just like, hi, I'm here, I'm not supposed to be. It's just like, I miss kind of things like that, but that's just my opinion there. Maybe you guys will agree with me, maybe you don't. But anyway, where was I here? Batista versus Triple H, right. So I love the way Raw went off the air last week. Basically, it has been planned for actually weeks. Absolutely, like they've been talking about, not even weeks, this has been planned for like a year. They've been saying it's going to be Batista versus Triple H at WrestleMania 35. But Triple H got injured and had to have surgery, and it looked like he was going to wrestle at WrestleMania 35. So those plans were basically scrapped, and they just said nope. And then there was some rumors going around. Batista's still going to have a match at WrestleMania 35. He has to have an opponent, so there's rumors it was going to be Undertaker. And then Undertaker says, I'm not doing this year's Mania. I'm thinking I'm completely retired now. I don't know. So basically, there was a gap. They didn't know what they were going to do. But it looks like Triple H was medically cleared, or he thinks he's going to be good enough for Mania. So they're actually going to be doing this match. And for the past few weeks, they've been planning out something crazy to do to have Batista come back and kind of set up the match for Mania. And this is the thing they ultimately have decided on. And I thought it was a badass way to go off Raw last week. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited to see where this feud is going. And Batista is going to be on Raw this coming Monday. So what's going to happen? I don't know. And another thing I do want to mention, as this whole feud's going on, he's going to be on like Raw every week building up this feud. But at the same time, he's going to be actually filming a movie. Because, you know, Batista's the big movie star now or whatever. But I'm happy for him anyway. But anyway, what's going to happen with this feud? I don't know, but I'm very excited to see. But we all together are just going to have to wait and see. All right, the next rumor is about the Shield. So it looks like the Shield's back together. They're going to do one last Shield reunion while they know they can do it. Like, we don't know 100% if Dean's leaving now, because it looks like his opinion has completely shifted now that Roman's back and kind of the whole Shield thing's better and all of that. So I don't want to say Dean's staying, because I don't know. He could be, could not be. We'll just have to wait and see. But about the whole Shield thing, there's actually going to be a Shield match that's going to be happening at Fastlane. Looks like they're going to be setting this up on Monday for this to actually happen. So it's going to be the Shield versus Baron Corbin, Bobby Lashley, and Drew McIntyre. So it's a 3-on-3 tag match. There's a rumor they might add 2 more people to make it a 4-on-4. They might add Braun Strowman and Elias, but I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, the Shield is back, it looks like. So one last time while they're still going to do it, the Shield's going to be together, and hopefully they're still together going into Mania, so the Shield's going to be like ringside for the Rollins match. So, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and the final news story, the final thing I'll be talking about in this news video, it's about Roman Reigns. So Roman Reigns is a returning superstar, and he's, you know, a main event caliber superstar. So he has to have a match at WrestleMania 35, but there's no opponent for him. And there's someone else that they've been trying to find an opponent for, and there's rumors that this could happen. There's like a lot of choices they're going through for a Roman match, but they do know Roman Reigns is going to be having pretty good match at Mania. It's going to be like a singles match, and yeah. So basically, the #1 choice right now to be facing Roman Reigns, and this opponent doesn't have someone to face yet either. His name's John Cena. So they're thinking about doing this again, this feud again. They're thinking about doing John Cena versus Roman Reigns. So that's gonna be interesting if this actually happens. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be Cena 100%, but he's like at the top of the list. I mean, there's a few different people who can go down, but Cena doesn't have an opponent, Reigns doesn't have an opponent, so it looks like a logical choice. So Roman Reigns versus John Cena at WrestleMania 35 in Roman's main like match back from this whole terrible, terrible battle with leukemia. But let me know what you guys think about that possible match. Let me know what you thought about all these news stories and rumors in the comment section down below. I'll be down there replying to you guys. And yeah, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. It's absolutely free. Enjoyed the video. Make sure to smash the like button. I don't know why YouTubers say smash the... Okay, just like it. But just like the video if you like the video. But yeah, thanks for watching. I'll shut up because I am... I'm recording this very, very late, and this is going to be up at 10 o'clock at night, and hopefully at least a few of you watch it. But thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. By the way, just something to mention, tomorrow I'm going to be playing this beauty on camera. I'm doing a wrestling themed cover, another one, finally, and that's going up tomorrow, so don't miss it.